Okay, welcome to your Pilates class. So have your feet underneath your hips and just roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and around. Breathing in and out. Also inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, press the arms down. Breathe in and out, and in and out. And take the weight onto one foot, peel the other foot off, circle that foot. Maybe use a wall or a chair if you need to, and then round the other way. Then flex and point that foot a couple of times with the stretch in the front and back of the leg. And spread out the toes, press into the ball of the foot. Maybe give that foot a little jiggle out the ankle. Our feet do a lot of work for us, and they need a little bit of attention. Then circle that heel around and around the other way. And try to press into the top of the foot. You can give that foot a little jiggle out the ankle, stretch out the toes. And switch, pull the other foot off, circle that foot out, whoops. And around the other way, even I have wobbly days. And again, point and flex a few times, more up into the ankles. And spread out the toes, press into the ball of the foot. If the toes don't bend or there's any pain, then obviously go gently. If you can, kind of give that a jiggle and wake up the feet. The more we wake up the feet, the more we become aware of our feet, the easier it is to balance. And then roll that heel around the other way. Again, press into the top of the foot. Give that little jiggle, stretch out the toes. Then release the feet. Bring the feet underneath the hips. Spread the toes out. Imagine trying to make space between the toes. The feet are underneath the hips. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, try and roll the feet outwards. Roll the weight onto the outside edge of the feet. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll the feet inwards, stretching out the ankles. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll the feet out. In and out. Roll the feet the other way. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll the feet out. Then bring the feet back underneath the hips. Again, spread the toes out. Imagine pressing into your big toe, little toe, inner, outer heel. Inhale, bend the knees a little bit, sink the weight down. As you exhale, imagine pressing the floor away, but also imagine stretching up through the crown of the head if you're stretching from your tailbone. So we're lengthening in both directions. We're going to draw the belly button in towards the spine. Draw the pelvic floor muscles in and up. Then imagine you've got a band around your ribs and you're pulling it tight, so you want to feel like we're engaging those oblique muscles. Then bring your hands onto the ribs. So we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. As you breathe in, feel your rib cage expanding as your lungs expand. As you exhale, feel the rib cage contract. As you empty all the air out. And keeping that breath going, just release the arms, palms forward. Inhale, slide the shoulder blades up. Exhale, slide them down. Inhale, slide them up. Exhale, slide them down. Keeping the shoulders down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Fingertips touching. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in. And out. Keep your eye gaze in neutral, looking at something that's in front of your eye level. Next in breath, see if you can rise up onto the balls of the feet. And exhale, lower down, breathing in. And out. Press into your big toes and your little toes. And still breathing through the nose. Out through the mouth. And we all have wobbly days, keep that in mind. We all have them. There, release, keeping the feet where they are. Now sit back as if there's a chair behind you. Knees are in line with the toes, so we don't want any knock knees. And exhale, rise back up. So sit back deep enough so you feel the bum muscles and the thigh muscles working. And exhale as you come up, keep the belly button in. You can allow the arms just to float forward, so we want to make sure we're not tensing the shoulders. And exhale, take the back, open the heart. Inhale, bend, let the arms float forward. Exhale. Lift, breathing in and out, in and out. And just inhale, rise up on the balls of the feet. Exhale, lower, inhale, squat. Exhale, down, breathe in, rise. Breathe out, lower down, inhale, squat, sit back into your imaginary chair and keep the shoulders relaxed. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, lower down, inhale, squat. Exhale, up one more, breathe in, rise. Breathe out, lower, inhale, sit deeper. Exhale, down, inhale, reach one arm up. Exhale, stretch up and over, push out the ribs, push out the hips. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, release, inhale, reach the other arm up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, up. Exhale, release, breathe in and out and in and out. Keep that belly button drawn in, shoulders away from the ears. And imagine there's a big giant circle in front of you. We're going to trace the outside of the circle. So we inhale, reach one arm up, exhale across, keep the belly firm, and we inhale, start to rotate and start to trace the outside of the circle. When you get to the bottom of your circle, bring the other hand down, fingertips almost touching, arms rounded, draw the shoulder blades to cover the back of the heart. Then you're going to roll up to standing. Inhale, tailbone, pelvis, waist. Then exhale, all the way up to the top, stacking the vertebrae one on top of the other. Inhale, reach your arm up. Exhale, stretch over, keep the belly firm. Inhale, start to turn, tracing the outside. Take your time, no rush. When you get to the bottom of the circle, exhaling. Then inhale, push into the feet, rebuilding the spine, stacking the vertebrae one on top of the other. And exhaling the rest of the way up to the top. Take the feet a little bit wider. Again, toes still pointing forward to begin. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in and out. And in and out. And so you're going to rise up onto the balls of the feet. So it might get a little bit more challenging with the feet wider. In and out. The trick is again to keep your gaze fixed on a point, something that's at eye level rather than something that's down at the floor. Lift and lower and lift and lower. Then again, sit back in your imaginary chair and make sure your knees are over the toes, they're not dropping in. And make sure you can still see your toes, so we're not doing knees forward, we're sitting back and then rise back up. Inhale, sit deep, pause, exhale as you come up. If you wish, you can just allow the arms to float forward again. Check you're not tensing the shoulders. Exhale, open the chest, breathe in and out, and in and out. Inhale, putting it together. Inhale, rise up. Ooh, a bit wobbly. Exhale, lower. Inhale, squat, knees over toes, arms float. Exhale, up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Inhale, squat. Exhale, up. One more. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, stretch up and over. Inhale, lengthen up tall. Exhale, release. Breathe in and out. In and out. Imagine a big circle. Inhale up. Exhale across. Inhale, start to turn, tracing the outside of the circle. Exhale to the bottom of fingertips. Touching your arms around. And scooping the belly button in. Start to roll up. Tighten up your thighs, tailbone, pelvis, waist. Exhale, ribs, shoulders, neck, head. Comes up last. Inhale, reach your arm up. Exhale, stretch over. And now start to rotate, tracing the outside of the circle. Keep the thighs firm. Exhaling to the bottom. Inhale as you come up. And tighten the thighs, tighten the tummy muscles. Exhale all the way to the top. Bring the feet in a little bit. Feet under hips, your powerhouse, your rectangle shape. So micro bend the knees, again eye gaze forward, take a breath in. As you breathe out, float one knee up, pause. Inhale, lower down. So when I say about your powerhouse, I mean we're trying to avoid kind of twisting or tilting the hips. And you can use a wall or a chair if you need to. Exhale, float the knee up, scoop the belly button in, and point that toe. So there's a bit of energy in the leg, a bit of life in that leg. Lower down. So you can float the arms up as you float the knee up, pause, and lower down. Exhaling, lift. Keep your eye gaze fixed on a point. Inhale, lower. Maybe see if you can lift that knee a little bit higher. Pause for a little bit longer. And lower. And exhaling up. Press into all four corners of the foot you're stood on. And lower. Exhale up. Whew, easy. I said we all have wobbly days. Inhale. We learn how to balance by learning how to wobble. Just stick with it. You'll end up working out which muscles you need to engage. And lower down. One more each side. So hold it for a second. And release. One more. And release. Breathe in. And out. And in. And out. One more. Awesome. Give yourself a little round of applause. Well done. Remember, even just 5-10 minutes every day is better than an hour once a week. So you can build up your strength, build up your confidence, and it's all good. Much love. Mwah.